So now we're going to set up a basic template in Logic for our new tracks. First, let's open Logic and select New in the File menu. Straight away, we're presented with the template browser. And as you can see, Logic comes with all these pretty cool preset templates. Now, there's nothing wrong with these templates, but I prefer to create something that's specific to my needs. So we'll start with an empty project and click on that. Now, straight away, Logic is going to ask us to create some tracks. And I'm going to create 8 stereo audio tracks. And select stereo from this format menu. And audio is already selected for us. So let's click create. And then straight away, I'm going to select new from this track menu. And create a further 8 software instrument tracks. Click on software instrument and create. Now, I'm not going to add any software instruments at this stage as I prefer to add them on the fly, when I need them. So this is basically how I like to start off ideas in Logic. So I'm going to save this as a template. So under the File menu, select Save as Template. Now, Logic saves templates to your home folder, library, application support, Logic, project templates. For now, let's just call it my new template because we're going to go into that folder in a bit and change it to something more relevant anyway. Okay, so we hit save and close this project. Now, we don't want to save it since we've already saved it as a template. Okay, let's go back into the File menu and select New again. Now, when we select My Templates on the left here in the template browser, we can see our newly created template right here. Okay, let's close the template browser for now and go into the Finder to change our template name. So double click on Mac HD, select our home folder, and navigate to the Project Templates folder. That's in Library, Application Support, Logic, Project Templates, and here it is, my new template. Okay, so that's not very descriptive, so we'll just rename it something a little more helpful. Let's call it Basic Setup. Nice and simple. Okay, there we are. Now you know where the templates you create live, it's a good idea to back them up. And actually, it would probably be a good idea to put a copy in your album's project folder. Remember the one we created earlier? Since it is part of the project setup, especially if you end up building a bunch of specialized templates for your project later on. So let's get back into Logic and create a Logic project for Race to the Finish using our newly created template. So once again, select New from the File menu. And as we can see here in the template browser, our template is now renamed Basic Setup. So let's select that. Immediately, Logic is prompting me to save the project since we're creating a new project from a template. So we'll browse to our album's project folder. Here we are, Fast Moves album. And save it as Race to the Finish. Before we hit save, let's make sure we check this box to include all assets since we do want it to be self-contained. We don't need to worry about movie files though, so let's leave that unchecked. There we go, and now hit save. Okay, let's close this and go back to the Finder and take a look in our album's project folder. Okay, here we are, Fast Moves album. Let's open that, and here it is, Race to the Finish. And inside that, here's our project file. So you could now just repeat all of this for all the other album tracks, or just add them one at a time as you work on them. That's entirely up to you.